So as promised, I'm going to show parents how to do the area model of multiplication. And so I'm going to show you here on the paper. And we're going to start with a problem 14 times 12, 2-digit by 2-digit. The first thing you want to let your child know and make sure that they understand, and we've been doing this in class, is the value of each of these numbers. This is not a 1, it's in the tens place, so its value is 10. They should know that, but remind them of that. This 4, because it's in the ones place, its value is 4. This, because it's in the tens place, 12, its value is 10. And this 2, because it's in the ones place, its value is 2. Now to make an area model, you're going to find a starting corner, and I tell my students to create a starting corner. It doesn't have to be in the corner of the paper. This graph paper, the first blocks on the edges are cut off, so we made a starting corner. Then we're going to count across, and we're going to count across 10 and 4. So the first we're going to do is count across 10 for this one. So we're going to go, and I put a dot in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then draw a stopping line. That is showing this value of this one, 10. Now we're going to show the value of this 4 to make a full 14, and so the value of it is a 4. So we're going to add 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and make another stopping line. Now in class I said now we're going to make a roof that goes all the way across, and we're going to follow the lines of the graph paper. We're going to also label this. So these 10 dots represent this 1, which is a 10, and these 4 dots represent this 4, which is a 4. Now to show 12, and we're making an area model, which is a kind of an array, and so we have lines that go across, and we're also going to have lines that go down. So we're going to do this 12 going down. And I always remind them that the first, when we're counting to this 10, the first dot is our number 1. We don't have to start over with 1. We're going to count that starting corner again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw a stopping line. And then we need 2 more. So 1, 2, and another stopping line. And now we're ready to draw the left wall. That's what I called it in class today. And so these represent this 1, or it's actually a 10. And these 2 are from this 2 and the 12. So we have 10 and 4, which is the 14, and 10 and 2, which is the 12. So now all we're going to do is complete the box by connecting the lines. Here where I had my stopping lines, I want to draw those all the way over and draw this one all the way down. And now it becomes the multiplication problem here, 10 times 10. And I said it's like the board game Battleship. When you draw your lines together, where they meet, that's where you put the answer to the problem. So in this box, we're actually solving 10 times 10, which multiplication, multiples of 10 problems say we can cover up the zeros and do the basic fact. 1 times 1 is 1. And then when we uncover the zeros, we see that there were 2 zeros, so there should be 2 zeros in our problem. Well, what that means is inside this square, there are 100 blocks. So if you actually counted all of these blocks, there would be 100 of them, and there are. You can try it and prove it. So here for this box, we're going to combine this 10 and this 4, and where they meet is our problem 10 times 4, which we know is 40. And what's that showing? That inside that box, there are 40 squares. Now we're going to come down here, 10 and 2. It's going to be our multiplication problem. It's going to be 20. Inside this box is 20 squares. And here, 4 and 2, inside this box is going to be 8 squares. Now, these are called partial products. They're not the total product, they're parts of the product. To get the total product, we have to add all of these partial products together. So I told the students to come out here to the side and create an addition problem to add all of the partial products together. And you can use the columns to line them up very, very nicely. So we have 0, 0, 0, and 8. That's an 8. 4 plus 2 is a 6. And then 1. So the answer to 14 times 12 is 168. I hope that helped you understand how to do area model. And hopefully you can help your kids at home with their homework when they have area model problems like that. Thanks.